It's hard to think back when it all started. You hit me up on POF like I beg your pardon, but I saw your comment about people who smoke weed. And when I read it, I was like, oh no, it's me, and maybe we don't have a chance to get off on any foot. But when it came to back and forth replies, there was many put. Somehow, some way, I actually picked you up one day, sitting beside me in my truck, Chuck Taylors and jewelry hanging off your wrist and neck, hair down with a nerdy look. Kinda gave me the impression you'd stare at a wordy book. Then we went to my house, and honestly it's quite a blur, but not the rest of our relationship, cause it was quite a stir. So I'll do my best to state it as I remember. I was just a carefree Virgo born in the month of September, who hooked up with an Aries born in the month of April. Physically we went together like pancakes and maple. Honestly, in the beginning, I was still living single. You were my main squeeze, but on the side I'd mingle. To me, I was just playing the field, a little this and that, no label. I was unable to make that transition yet, but I still remember at your house, on our backs, on your bed, while you had my phone and opening apps, Facebook, Tinder, POF, nope, give it back. You looked at me like, should I have challenged his actions on that? Cause I had hollered at this chick recently, and at the time I didn't think it was something that you needed to see. But we were leaving it be due to my mentality, but the strength of your curiosity sparked too much doubt in me. So when I was sound asleep, you decided to go through my phone and saw this chick that I hooked up with and couldn't leave it alone. The next morning when I woke up, you weren't ready to condone my actions, so you asked me about that girl on my phone. And I was stone-faced mad even though I was in the wrong, and only focused on the fact that you went through my phone. Realistically, I thought it was the end of the road. Said, well, that's it, it's over. Got back in my car and went home. Little did I know the state my mind was in, cause the next day at work my phone came chiming in and it was you. I hung up, you decided to come up to my job and walked in all dressed up and done up. Like what? Looking like a secretary in your black and gray outfit. Black hair pulled back with your glasses on, made my mouth drip. We worked it out quick and our relationship continued. Every time we hung out, great sex was on the menu. Standing at my kitchen counter while you made nachos. Me behind you with my hands in your pants was so hot though. Next thing you know, we're on the floor and banging out. Hearts racing, panting loud, 1000%, and you can't doubt. We had the best sex, the others can't test. We couldn't get enough, it was never too much to ingest. Then shortly down the road, things began to change. I remember the first situation as plain as day, but it was nighttime, and you came to my house to stay, and you said, I'm gonna take a bath right quick, and I said, okay. But next thing you know, it was 2 hours later, and you were still in the bathroom, like, dude, I'm out of patience. And I kept asking, baby, when you getting out? Then my patience fizzled out, and it turned into a shout. I had a pair of dice in my hand, and I threw them at the wall. Back then you showed little concern and came out into the hall. Then I'm pretty sure we fucked and we both went to sleep. But that was just the beginning of when the avalanche began to creep, because from then on it was a landslide, and drugs made you disrespect my time so many damn times. Like man, there's still so much more to talk about. How do I summarize it? How do I get it out? I'd have to extend this beat 20 to 30 minutes. There's so many incidences I could cover and never finish. But in a nutshell, I began to show you love with cards, flowers, surprises, and songs, all of the above. Little did I know that's when my alpha got scrubbed. Cause when you act like you give up, that's when these women wanna hug. Then you mixing weed, Xanax, and depression pills. And all the love you give to them, for them's impossible to feel. They think they live a double life and not reveal the side they try to hide from society. But I can still see everything clear. Why? Cause I know you best. I see your physical changes when you try to contest and give excuses and reasons you read upon and think that you can give to the world and they'll believe you as quick as a blink. And I went through the most pain cause I saw the best in you. Gave up on life and went back to dipping for a year or two, but I finally put it down. My mind is finally clear, and I understand if you're not here, you're just not here. And there ain't a single thing that I could ever do or say to change what is to talk to you, see you, or even change your ways. I guess it wasn't just as much as you as it was to me. The hardest lesson in life you can learn, you taught to me. P.S. P.S. So now I'm writing you to tell you, despite all our past, I still wanna wish you well. You never really know who you're gonna fall for, and if there's one thing that I could tell y'all that y'all can't ignore, how much you love somebody, it doesn't matter, cause they don't have to feel the same way about you the day after. And after you go through it, it might change your soul. And other people now may claim that you're distant and cold, but the truth is, you know how you felt, and you had to play the game with the shitty hand that life dealt. And you may feel you'll never be yourself again, but you see the truth is you still are yourself, my friend. So am I writing this to you, myself, or to my fans? I think I'm writing it to the light of truth, yeah, I am. It's just a DNA strand from the inner part of my soul. And I thrive from aggression, but I still got a heart of gold. Whoa. And I'm still gonna be cold. Whoa. When it comes to this lyricism, give you nothing but the truth and no more, dear, I'm missing you. Cause you know damn well how I felt, but you still decided to end our tale. Shit's crazy as hell and change the future of our life like hell. Will I ever feel this way again about someone? Hell, maybe I will. But as for now, I'm still riding solo. So I'll end this shit with farewell. Sincerely, don't act like you don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't act like you don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know.